So first, Natasha filed a lawsuit against Akpabio, okay, for defamation, and she went ahead to cement her claims by going on Arise TV to claim that Akpabio sexually harassed her on several occasions. Okay? Now, Akpabio's wife has responded swiftly to that allegation against her husband. Okay, she had quite a few to say. So, side by side, I'm going to play you that of Natasha, just a snippet.
It all started on the 8th of December, 2023, which was a day before his birthday and my birthday. We are birthday mates. We were all in Akwa Ibom because he had a big fanfare in the stadium. Myself, my husband, and a few of his close friends, we went to Akwa Ibom. And at first, we were at Ikot Ekpene. We were in his house in Ikot Ekpene. Then we all moved to his house in Uyo, which was about 8 p.m. And he held my hand and said he wanted to show me around his house. My husband was walking behind us, just three of us. We're walking around from room to room. He showed me the beautiful interior. This was done by this, by that, this designer here, he bought this from us. Like, oh, it's beautiful. And then I noticed that he hastened his pace while still holding my hand. And my husband was behind, still on his phone, but he was catching up whenever he could. And then he got to this particular sitting room, and he said, "Do you like my house?" I said, "Of course, sir. Every room, beautiful, nice interior, quality taste." He said, "Now that you're a senator, I'm going to create a time for us to come spend quality moments here. You will enjoy it." At that point, I just pulled away and I was like, I don't really understand.
And then these were the responses by Akpabio's wife.
So I really don't understand where this is coming from. And I believe that for somebody to go and make such an allegation, there must be a discussion at home. There must have been a sanction or an approval. We are going to say this, go ahead and say it. And if the approval has come from the husband, our friend, I believe that he would have spoken to me because we are close. He's close to my husband. But if he didn't give her the approval to go on air and make such an allegation, then the question is, does he have control?
She further maintained that the allegations are unfounded as she was present at her family residence on the alleged date 8 December 2023.
And there's no way a man that is as disciplined as that can think of taking a woman to his home. He has a lot of respect for me and for my children and regard.
Now the question is, what's going to happen next? Well, Natasha has already sued Akpabio. Okay, so they're heading to court. And then Akpabio's wife might decide to countersue Natasha for defamation. Okay? Which means that Natasha might have to prove her claims in court. Now, she might have to prove that Akpabio sexually harassed her on several occasions in court. So the both parties have something to prove, and the both parties also have nothing to prove. That's the situation here right now. So it's like war of words until the court decides what's going to happen after. Okay, will this go past this stage? We don't know. They might decide to settle behind closed doors. They might decide to have a conversation afterwards. The fact that Natasha came on national TV to speak about the incident doesn't mean that they might not decide to settle themselves without pushing for further embarrassment. And the fact that Akpabio's wife decided to respond still doesn't mean that they cannot have friendly conversations, because they claim that they are family friends. Akpabio's Natasha's husband is close friends to Akpabio and his family. So perhaps they might have these family conversations where they decide to settle their rift and leave everybody out here in the dark, because everything that happens in Nigeria ends up where it happens. So basically, we're not looking forward to too many things happening with this case regarding Natasha and Akpabio. And yes, Ireti has come out to respond with a few words. Okay, people don't like what she said. They thought that she was going to come all out to support Natasha.
This is about the rules of the Senate. So if I can point out that other women have been moved several times, On that day, I wasn't there, but I gather that several men were also moved. And I'm only here as chairperson of Women Affairs. I want women to know we have to follow the rules of the institution we choose to enter. And that is mostly the point of this visit here. Whether there's, sexual harassment between them, they already had personal relationships before they came to the Senate.
All right.
The three of us had no relationship with Senator Akpabio before we came.
Well, she didn't really say anything wrong other than her view regarding Natasha's outbursts, looking at it like it wasn't needed, okay, at the time. And people did not like Ireti's response in all of the occasion. But trust me, she was fair with her conversation. She said it the way she felt it was good enough for her to say them. And basically, that's it.